Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the FCS Football channel. And this is a late night one, essentially 9:30, but we have news. We have a signing, and that is Wout WEGHORST has officially joined Manchester United on loan from Burnley for 6 months. Now, of course, all season long he has been a Besiktas player. Obviously, joined Burnley last January, sorry. But with Burnley getting relegated, obviously, he didn't want to stay. He wanted to be playing top flight football. So he went over to Turkey to do that. But when Manchester United come calling, it's a call like no other. He terminated his loan with Besiktas and has come to Manchester United. Now, as I say, it is only a 6-month loan, again, like it says down there. Whether or not we will sign him in the summer or not, we'll have to wait and find out. But to me, I think this is a good bit of business, personally. When you kind of look where we're look at what we are right now and where we want to be, we need a player like WEGHORST for the time being as kind of a stopgap between where we want to get to and where we are right now. And I think he will do a very good job at that. He's obviously a very good player. He's scored a lot of goals over in Turkey for Besiktas. If I quickly Google how much his stats, we'll find out. In Turkey this year, he scored 8 goals and got 8 goals and 4 assists in 16 games. So what's that? That's 12 goals or assists in 16 games in the Turkish league. Very, very good numbers for WEGHORST. And I mean, even for Burnley, I mean, in 20 games, 2 goals, 3 assists. Disappointed at Burnley. But I mean, even if you can remember back to when we played Burnley, WEGHORST was absolutely exceptional that day. And I think he's going to be a very, very good signing for the short term. And depending on how he gets on, long term, can maybe do a job. Obviously, we all know what the madness he did in the World Cup for the Netherlands, coming on against Argentina to score a brace to take that game to extra time. I think he's going to be a good player, WEGHORST. Obviously, this is the statement Manchester United have put out for the signing. United completing loan move for WEGHORST. Manchester United is pleased to confirm that Wout WEGHORST has joined the club on loan from Burnley until June 2023. The Dutch striker has been on loan at Besiktas this season, scoring 9 goals and assisting 4 times in 18 appearances. He has made 414 club appearances in the Netherlands, Germany, England and Turkey, scoring 172 goals. He has 19 full international caps in the Dutch national team, scoring 5 goals, including 2 at the 2022 Qatar World Cup. WEGHORST has said, "I feel privileged to be joining Manchester United. I've played against the club in the past, and it's a fantastic feeling now to have the chance to put on the famous red shirt. I've seen United progress under Erik ten Hag this season and can't wait to start playing my part in pushing the team forward towards its aims. Whatever happens in the next few months, I can promise to give everything to the club for as long as I am here. I thank everyone who has played a part in getting me to this stage, and now I'm looking forward to meeting my new teammates and getting involved straight away." John Merton, Manchester United's football director, has said, "Wout has a consistent goal-scoring record across several European leagues, and his attributes will add a further dimension to our squad for the remainder of the season. We were also attracted by his strong personality and his dedicated approach to football, which fits perfectly the spirit that Erik ten Hag is building within our squad. He has shown a huge desire to join Manchester United and to be part of what we're striving to achieve." So, I mean, I don't think there's many bad aspects to this move. Obviously, there'll always be people that will begrudge and moan it, because that's what people like to do at the end of the day. People like to moan. People like to have a whinge. But at the end of the day, this move, for me, is a positive one. We needed a striker after Ronaldo left. We've got him in WEGHORST. Is he going to be a player that long term we're going to keep? No, potentially not. But we don't have to because it's only a loan. I don't know for certain if we're paying any fees for the loan. We'll check out for Fabrizio Romano. But as far as I'm aware, I imagine we're going to be paying his full wage, which, given that he's a Burnley player, I don't imagine is that much. So right, no, sorry. So we've paid just under €3 million to essentially terminate his loan at Besiktas, and then get him from Burnley. Well, Burnley have paid €2.825 million to terminate the loan, which essentially means we would have paid that because Burnley wouldn't have terminated it for no reason. So we've paid essentially €3 million to terminate his loan and bring him to United, which I think you have to. I think you expect to pay a bit of a loan fee. I don't. It doesn't. Fabrizio Romano hasn't said anything about like the contractual agreements, but I think it's fair to say and safe to assume United will be paying his full wage. Which, what is he on? So he might be on about 35k a week. So if that's what we're paying for 6 months, so I mean that's nothing really. So we'll round that to 800k on his wages for the 6 months plus the 3 mil with a four. No, is it 3? Was it 3 or 4 mil? About 4 mil. We're paying about £5 million for Weghorst for the 6 months. I think that's good money. I think that's a good deal. He's a very good player. Like we said, he's been a consistent goal scorer across Europe. Yes, it didn't quite work out at Burnley, but I mean, we all know kind of Burnley got relegated and they deserve to go down. And Burnley aren't great, shockingly, so strikers are going to struggle there. But yeah, he struggled at Burnley, but at Wolfsburg he was fantastic. But Besiktas he's been very good. The brief moments he played during the Qatar World Cup, he looked good. I think from what I've seen of him, he's a workhorse. And Weghorst the workhorse. His pressing numbers are unbelievable especially for a player of his size. Technically, I think he's very good. Like I said, he's a goal scorer, and he just offers not just something different to an Anthony Martial, but also he's another body. He's another player that can play because. I mean, look, even going into this City game, which Weghorst isn't going to be available, he will probably be with the travelling squad. So he might be sat on the bench, sat in the stands, but he won't be in the travelling squad. He'll probably be unveiled, similar to what Rafael Varane did when he signed. But we know he won't be. He's not an Erling Haaland, but we're playing games every 3 days for the rest of the season, more or less, if we can stay in all the competitions we're in. Martial might be missing this game because of injury, or might be unfit to start against City because of injury. Martial's missed a lot of games already this season through injury. We can't afford to rely on Anthony Martial. As much as I like him, for the rest of the season to be our only striker. And we've got WEGHORST in on a 6-month loan, so we don't have to worry about what happens next year. If he's a failure, well, he goes back to Burnley anyway, and they try and sell him on. If he's a success, we can try and bring him in from Burnley next year. So I think it's a fairly risk-free move that, should it go well, sets us up fantastically for next year. Even if he might do amazing, but we still don't want to. We don't have to buy him, because next year we could go say, oh, we want Victor Osimhen. Say, thanks, Wout, you've done a great job in these 6 months, but see you later, and that's fine. I think, like I said, I think it's a risk-free move, realistically. At very least, it's another body, another man, part of the squad to help us kick on, and can kind of compete on all fronts for the rest of this season. And if he does well, if he sets the world alight, well then brilliant. If not, he goes back to Burnley in 6 months and they try and sell him on. He might even end up going back to Besiktas permanently. All in all, I think it's a good deal. But yeah. Obviously, for those of you who are watching this as a video, let me know down in the comments down below what you've made or what you make of the deal. Do you like it? Do you not? And if you're watching this as a stream, let me know in the live chat what you make of it. But that is going to be about it from me today. If you have enjoyed, please hit that like button below. Subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. And like we were saying earlier, we do have a watch along for the Manchester City versus Man United game tomorrow. So please do tune in for that. Just subscribe. You've got the notification bell on. You'll be notified when that goes live. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.